NABARD Grade A 2024 Phase 1 exam is over and students should quickly start their preparation for NABARD Grade A 2024 Phase 2 exam. Phase 2 exam is one of the most critical and important for your selection. It's that stage which actually makes you NABARD Grade A officer. But now the thing is that even if you tell it 1,000 times to students, students will not prepare for NABARD Grade A Phase 2 exam in time. Why? Because they will either wait for results, either they are unsure about their performance in Phase 1 exam, and that is why today we are going to discuss about that if you are a student who has given NABARD Grade A Phase 1 exam, I had already put out a special video for NABARD Grade A Phase 1 cutoff prediction. So if you think that you will clear Phase 1 exam, then rather than wasting time, you should begin your preparation for Phase 2. And that's why today we will be talking about Phase 2 cutoff analysis and takeaways, which will give you a crystal clear idea that what is this Phase 2 examination all about and how one should have a plan to start for the Phase 2 especially. We all know the exam pattern of Phase 2. I don't need to again explain it to you. We have paper 1, paper 2. Paper 1 is your English descriptive, has 3 questions, essay précis and letter for 100 marks, 90 minutes and has to be typed. Similarly, we have paper 2, which is a combination of 2 core subjects, ESI and ARD. Again, 100 marks, but these 100 marks are divided into 50 marks and 50 marks, 50 marks for objective part and 50 marks for descriptive part. In objective, 30 questions are there, which are again splitted between ESI and ARD, and then in descriptive part again, 6 descriptive questions are there, which are splitted 3-3 between ESI and ARD, and again, here also 15 marker and 10 marker questions are there. Out of these 6, you have to solve any 4. With this particular Phase 2 exam pattern, you will understand that Phase 2 is not just about objective questions. Your descriptive or your answer writing part is also very, very crucial. Total 200 marks are there. Let us try to look at the past year cutoff and then try to overall devise a plan and some takeaways which we all can have for the Phase 2 exam especially. If you look at the paper 1, which is English descriptive, then paper 2 I have divided into 2 fronts. That is, first is paper 2 ESI and ARD objective part only, which is for total 50 marks. Similarly, paper 2 ESI and ARD, that is descriptive or subjective in nature, that is again for 50 marks. So 3 parts we have divided, and here cutoffs also of NABARD come in 3 parts. The English descriptive paper 1 cutoff comes separately. For paper 2, 2 cutoffs come. For objective part, separate cutoff comes, and for descriptive, separate cutoff comes. So we are having 3 years of cutoff with us, 2023, which is the latest year, 2022, 2021. Look at the 2023 years cutoff. For English descriptive, that is paper 1, you should be getting 53.25 out of 100 marks. That is more than 50%. Then paper 2 ESI and ARD objective, out of 50 marks, you should be getting more than 20 marks, which is 22.5. And in descriptive part of paper 2 for ESI and ARD, you should be getting 31 marks out of 50. And the total cutoff when we are looking for even your 2023 exam, it is 128.5. Now this will give you a clear picture or clear idea that okay, these are our cutoffs for Phase 2 exam, and this is how much I should score, or these are the marks above which I should score in my Phase 2 examination. If anybody has an idea that how he is going to score above 53 marks in paper 1 and above, again if you take the tally, it is also above 50 marks in your paper 2, then definitely mention in the comment section how you are going to do that. But I will tell you a logical thing that everybody can apply here. If we are having total cutoff marks with us, through this, we can set a target score. So target score could be simple for Phase 2 exam. It would be just clearing this cutoff because these marks are again high. Okay, you cannot put out 60 marks out of 100 in descriptive paper. Definitely, you can put those target scores. But here we are talking about logically what is the analysis and what are the takeaways. So let us talk about paper 1 first. What we can do is that for paper 1 English, descriptive, essay, précis and letter, for each of these questions, from this total tally, we can devise out that how much minimum marks a student should be getting. So target score for paper 1 English, when I'm talking about, it should be 60 marks only, 60 or above 60 marks. But what are the minimum number of marks anybody should score in essay, précis and letter? Let us look at that. So when we are talking about in paper 1, definitely we should be thinking in this direction. Similarly for ESI and ARD objective, and similarly for ESI and ARD descriptive. For each question you should be knowing about how much marks I'll be getting. Let us look at in overall phase 2 exam, what are the sections or what are the topics of the syllabus which fall into phase 2 exam. So if you look at it, NABARD phase 2, it is broadly categorized into ESI, ARD, English descriptive. But if you break it down further, then these are the all topics. For English, it's essay, précis, letter. Pretty much clear. ESI, current affairs, which includes PIB and government schemes and reports. ARD static plus whatever ARD static are there, topics, descriptive answers related to that. Then ARD current affairs and reports, which are also very, very important. For example, in the year of 2022, a question was asked directly for 15 marks, which was compulsory in nature, was Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, which is a government scheme in agriculture. ESI static and descriptive part is also very important. A question was asked that why social infrastructure is prerequisite for human or socio-economic development. Such a beautiful question, again from static, that is why ESI static also becomes important. Strategy is nothing but you have to practice for MCQ and even descriptive through mocks, both for ESI and ARD. Now let us start our discussion that how we are going to score in the both papers, paper 1 and paper 2. For that we should know what are the important sections which are coming up in exam, okay, which are coming up in exam. So let us talk about ESI MCQ part in paper 2. So you could see here that here topics for ESI are given and here mark distribution is given. If you look at the mark distribution properly, you will understand that black color marks are nothing but the 2 marker question and red color marks are your 1 marker question. So when I talk about the ESI, we all know that 30 MCQs are there for ESI and ARD. 15 for ESI, 15 for ARD. For each subject, 10 MCQs are for 2 marks and 5 MCQs are for 1 mark. For each subject, 25 marks. So ESI 25, ARD 25, total 50 marks. So this is the overall mark distribution from which you will understand that government scheme is a topic from which major questions are asked. Reports and indices, PIB, then your economic statics, then also financial institutions, union budget economic survey and some questions from ESI static. These are the important topics to fetch for. When we talk about ARD MCQ mark distribution, similarly, NABARD flagship scheme, ARD reports, government scheme, agronomy, agroclimatic zone, agricultural statistics, then more importantly your cropping system, cropping pattern, animal husbandry, your horticulture plantation and irrigation and water resource. These are some of your topics. Now once you understand the MCQ part, we need to know what is your descriptive part. The descriptive part is very important for your overall selection. Just look at the NABARD total marks in your phase 2 exam. How much are these? These are 200. Out of 200, have you ever figured out how much answer writing is proportionate? It's 150 marks. Paper 1 completely is answer writing. And paper 2, only 50 marks are there for objective, 50 marks are for answer writing. That is why 150 marks out of 200 are from only answer writing. So here a student who is really good in answer writing, who knows how to write answers, score more through answer writing, he will definitely be an NABARD Grade A officer. That's a truth that everybody should accept. If you are having doubts related to answer writing and if you have not done it any time, then don't worry. What you can do is that you can go on our Oliveboard website. Once you go on Oliveboard website, we have launched all the new courses for NABARD Grade A 2024 Phase 2 exam, which are associated and which are for all the students who are basically looking for the descriptive answer writing practice. If you go, the second row is only for NABARD courses. The first course is Phase 2 crash course. This is a crash course in which we are providing 30 classes, minimum 30 classes only, 20 classes revision, 5 classes in which your MCQs will be covered from Phase 2 point of view and 5 classes in which descriptive answer writing practice sessions will be taken for ESI and ARD, both. So in this way, the Phase 2 we are talking about here, your revision is also happening, MCQ practice is also happening and your descriptive answer writing practice is also happening. Apart from that, notes, mock test for phase 2 are present here. It's a comprehensive course which gives you everything. Then we have also launched a separate descriptive answer writing batch which is for NABARD Grade A Phase 2 exam. This has only descriptive answer writing classes which are for English descriptive, ESI and ARD. We are also going to launch the MCQ plus descriptive batch which will have only MCQ classes and only descriptive answer writing classes. If you don't have any resource, proper notes for phase 2 exam, we have launched NABARD Grade A 2024 Learn Pack also, which is dedicated and which provides top quality resource to clear phase 1, to clear phase 2, sorry. Okay, so all these courses are already here. Even you will see that all these courses are live now, guys. Okay, recently I have started even the orientation class. So therefore, don't miss this opportunity and start overall preparation for phase 2 exam. Otherwise, then it would be too late to prepare. Don't wait for results, because if you are comfortable based on our cutoff discussion, you can definitely start it. Last year also, I had told the cutoff which were exactly in the margins which I gave. If you look at ESI and ARD together, in 2021, these are the 6 questions. In 2022, these are the 6 questions. And in 2023, these are the 6 questions. Look at it, the first question and fourth question is for 15 marks and is always compulsory. So let us look at 2023, the latest paper. Here, even you will see in 2021, social forestry was asked. 2022, again social forestry was asked. 2023, agroforestry was asked. Similarly, you will see WTO, then your PDS system, then your demographic related topics, financial inclusion, institutional credit has come in 2023. Then again institutional credit has come, or sources of financing of farmer has come in 2021. So you will see that topics are asked from your static syllabus more here. You will see one or other question always it's from any of the government scheme, Pradhan Mantri Matsya Sampada Yojana, then National Rural Livelihood Mission. Here also you will see that the questions are also asked from animal husbandry, horticulture, forestry very importantly. Then here you will see that questions are also related to drip irrigation, that is important topic related. MSP is important topic, a question has been asked. Then PDS is an important topic, a question has been asked. Then problems which are associated with agricultural marketing, a question has been asked. So in this way, all the questions are there for your descriptive part in last 3 years. Now once you understand this, these are this was your complete paper 2 discussion, like what is asked in your ESI and ARD MCQ and what is asked in your ESI and ARD descriptive. For essay similarly, that is paper 1, these are the topics for your essay. In 2021, you will see the topics which are generic in nature and direct. In 2022, you will see that the topic have become much more analytical in nature, why the things are asked. Then 2023 also topics remain analytical only, like discuss, and even the topics are such which are related to your awareness, for example related to social media. So these topics are not just direct but rather analytical, and out of the box topics are also asked. For Prezi, you will see that whatever important is there in that particular year, for example in 2022 electric vehicles were in boom, it was a new idea. In 2023 social media and the criticism on social media was very famous. In 2024, I hope that you know that AI is very famous. Maybe AI Prezi would be asked. Then letter writing, when we are talking about 2021, the letter writing was but obvious and more informal letters were asked. Informal in the sense, write a letter to change the address, or write a letter to the local authority for improving a local health facility. More of these letters, whatever topics were there, those were informal in nature. From 2022 and 2023, you will see more formal letters which are formal, and you will see that the letters for customer care department, the letters for your manager to congratulate him for his promotion, such type of letters are asked. Now, how to score more through the cutoffs? By looking cutoff analysis in depth. The last 3 years cutoff have been given for your overall phase 2 exam. For paper 1, it was 53.25 out of 100. For paper 2 objective part, it was 22.50, and for ESI and ARD descriptive part, it was 31, as we discussed. So if someone wants to score in paper 1 more than 50 marks out of 100, how will he do that? You should know that in essay, you should, out of 40, you should always get more than 25 or 25 to 30 marks. This is a compulsion. This is the minimum marks I am talking about. Similarly, in letter also you should be getting more than 18 to 20 marks. In Prezi also you should be getting more than 18 to 20 marks. If you are doing this, you will get minimum marks 60 and maximum marks 70. Within this limit, you will be getting the marks, which are again 5 to 10 marks more than your cutoff for general category in the year of 2023, which is the latest year. So this is how you score more in phase 2 exam. These are the takeaways to look for. The other thing to tell is that now let us talk about paper 2 MCQ part. So we all know that 2 marker and 1 marker MCQs are there. Now how you can get out of 50 more than 20 marks, as the cutoff is 23. Now the MCQ part or objective part is one of the most variable part in your phase 2 exam. Now why it is variable? Because no one knows that is ESI going to come difficult, is ARD going to come difficult, are the both sections going to be difficult? So nobody knows this. That is why always remember, what you can do is that as the variability is high, any subject in ESI or ARD, if it comes difficult, it doesn't matter. You should always try to target 25 to 30 marks on minimum basis out of 50 in your phase 2 paper 2 ESI and ARD MCQ part. Okay, so you should always try to get this particular marks in the MCQ or objective part of ESI and ARD. It's very variable. Sometimes the paper may be easy, sometimes it may be moderate, and sometimes it may be very difficult. So it's all on case to case basis. When you are in examination hall, you have to remember that this is my target and this is the minimum target I'm saying about. You should always get more than 25 marks in your ESI and ARD. Then only you will clear phase 2 exam. This is about clearing, because this is a very risky area. MCQ, you don't know which MCQs, either ESI. Last year ESI was so difficult that many of the students, even they practiced more, and even when I used to interact with them, I used to feel that this person will clear, but he was not able to clear this 23 marks out of 50. So this is an area where major competitors are eliminated. That's why take it seriously. The paper 2 ESI and ARD descriptive part is one of the scoring part. It's not a hurdle, but rather a push for your selection. So look at it, when 6 questions are given to you, 50 marks, and the cutoff is 31. Cutoff is 31. Can you just imagine that how much students are writing really great answers? So that is why your practice is very, very important. Out of 6 questions, you have to write any 4. 2 of 15 marks and 2 of 10 marks, where 15 mark questions are compulsory. So that is why in 15 marker question, you should always get above 11 in both the questions. 15, you should always get above 11. Similarly, in 10 marker questions, which of course you will be solving as an option, right? Question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4, question number 5, question number 6. The first question and the fourth question would be compulsory for 15 marks. And then you have to write any one from question number 2, question number 3 for 10 marks, and then question number 5, question number 6 again for 10 marks. So in this 10 marks, you should always get above 7 marks. This will make your total tally of 35 plus marks out of 50, which you will easily clear the cutoff by 5 to 6 marks. So this is only possible if you are practicing more and more answer writing. Always remember, in paper 2, the real hurdle is objective questions, and the real life giver or the section which will help you to become an officer would be your answer writing. Do not take answer writing lightly, because this is the one section which will help you to clear the exam. If you look at all the target scores or minimum scores which we are going to score, now what are the takeaways? Simple. For paper 1, your target should be to get 65 to 70 marks in the English descriptive. In paper 2, you should always target the 35 marks from the objective part. And for descriptive also, you should be targeting 35 marks, which in total will give you 135 to 140 marks. And as you know, that last year's cutoff was 2023, 128 marks. So always keep these targets in your before your eyes. This is very, very important to know and to target the NABARD Grade A Phase 2 exam very easily. Now, if you don't have a plan, then this is a plan which I have made. This is divided in the 30 to 40 days for your NABARD Grade A Phase 2 exam. Look at this particular timetable. If you want to take a screenshot, you can take the screenshot. There everything is given. What you have to do is that from 1st September to your last 10-day final exam when it will be there for phase 2, everything has been given that what you have to do. The mock test have to be given for MCQ as well as descriptive in every 4 or 5 days. Week wise here timetable is given 1st to 7th September, 8 to 14, 15 to 21, 21 to 25 and last 10 days of the final exam. Overall everything is covered from MCQ practice to Presi practice to essay writing practice to your answer writing practice, ARD revision, ESI revision, everything is covered here. Okay, so make sure you follow this timetable. Phase 2 specific strategy if I want to give you guys, first is revision of ESI static and ARD current affairs is one of the most important thing for the phase 1 exam. Timetable should be very flexible and you should know that where you have to perform and where you have to work hard more. Answer writing of English and subjective, that is ARD and PIB, this should be always considered as the score giver section. Okay, so therefore these are underrated sections, do not take it lightly. Daily current affairs and PIB news, again whatever your last 6 to 8 months of PIB government schemes is there, you need to revise it before phase 2 exam. And MCQ practice is that you have to do it on the rigorous way because phase 2 MCQs are very difficult in nature. So keeping this in mind, make sure that you are preparing, take the screenshot of this final table and best of luck for your phase 2 exam. In the description of this particular video, I have given the links of all the phase 2 related courses. Go and check them out. And if you are a student who needs guidance, then definitely these courses can change the way of your preparation. Don't wait till your phase 1 result, because if you are waiting for phase 1 result, you are losing your 10-15 days, which will make it really impossible to then clear phase 2 exam or even prepare for phase 2 exam. This is not the way how the preparation is done. Already we have discussed about the cutoff prediction. If your marks are between 40 to 45, start your preparation right now. Thank you.